So, I've been seeing this topic and hearing all of the, criticisms around DLC 17, and pretty much I just want to, let it die out so I can, have my opinions about it. But for the people who likes, the Ultra Super Villain Vegeta and Goku Black, and don't, be mad about Dragon Ball Super Videl or 18. If you like all four of them, I'm for real with that. But like, if y'all don't, hey, I really don't mind it. Like people have their own criticism. They only have their own, their own opinions. But the one thing I, really want to shake my head of, if you like this version of the character and do not like the other versions, that's seriously really something I want to shake my head of. If you guys know what I'm talking about, throughout the whole, first we saw the whole trailer of Ultra Super Villain Goku Black and Ultra Super Villain Vegeta. People were completely hyped about that. Like, I even thought that it was Super Saiyan Rose Vegeta for a second there. Like, that I was wrong about that, but yeah. But if you guys get what I'm trying to say is, like, people like the Ultra Super Villains, but when people saw the new versions of Dragon Ball Super 18 and Videl, many people called them a reskin, and that really was shaking my head, because if you guys did not see the trailer, they had brand new combos. If you calling those are reskins, well, you should be considering Ultra Super Villain Vegeta and Ultra Super Villain Goku Black as reskins, because in your mind, they're reskins but with new combos. But to me, I really don't think neither of them are reskins, because if you guys really are a fan and saw the trailer, you guys will see how different they are. Like, I mean, yeah, they got their clothing is still different, but you guys get the point. It's how funny that people say the whole Videl and 18 are reskin, but they have different combos. But at the end of the day, they're just they are not reskins, because what if you really think that, I find it very, hypocritical of some people. Like, if you voted for Tracksuit 18, like, and if she's finally in the game, and you want to say that she is a reskin, that makes you a hypocrite. And what really makes you think voting for her in the first place? Like, literally, they gave us a character that really takes place in the timeline of the story. But get this, what I'm trying to say is, in Videl, in her perspective, her in the Battle of the Gods, she was in that movie and arc, and it makes sense for her to be a DLC character in that story. So in 18's case, like, again, like, we're in the tournament of power, right? Like, we had a legendary pack, and yeah, but I could get why, they want to get her in a tracksuit, because she's been long overdue. But those I can really understand, and it makes sense for those two characters that are, in the DLC 17. But one thing is really constantly in my mind, what makes me shaking my head, that really people saying that, oh, it's a reskin with new moves. Like, bro, dude, are you absolutely serious? Like, these are not the same characters. They are literally different. Like, I mean, yeah, they're like the same characters, but there are different DLC characters in their game. So yeah, like, they have new moves, and I find it very funny how people likes the new versions of Vegeta and Goku Black and their super villains versions. but they do not like the Videl and 18 because they're, in their mind, they're just reskins. And like, yeah, that is really all I got to say. But in my mind, it makes sense why these two characters are in the DLC story. And honestly, I really do not think what got into people's heads to think like they're fine. Like, oh, they do not like they're not fine with just take this for instance. If they're really reskins, let's just say if Vegeta and Goku Black are reskins, you're fine with them, but you're not fine with Android 18 DBS and Videl DBS. That is just straight hypocrisy there. So yeah, so that is really all I got to say. And I'm not trying to be optimistic. I'm not trying to be like trying to be hyped for this. I'm not trying to be all that. I'm just trying to point out how could people sit there and just bash and slander on the new versions of Dragon Ball 18 Super and Dragon Ball Super Videl, but they're not doing the same thing with Super Villain Vegeta and Super Villain Goku Black. But yeah, so that's all I have to say. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give this video a like, comment, subscribe to the under today, and click on that bell icon so that way you don't miss any of my content. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace and out.